Hello, Libra. This is going to be a horoscope for the week ahead for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. I do thank you guys for tuning in, cross watchers, checking in on the Libra in your life. I do thank you so much. Please take it as it resonates and leave the rest for others, as I am in the collective of Libra. I do want to let you guys know that I am aligned with love and light and God, and I'm here of service of the greatest and highest good of all of you guys. So thank you so much for letting me be of service in this way for you, Libra. I'm shuffling some cards to catch a vibe for Libras this week. So far, many of the signs have gotten some similar cards, and it's been kind of crazy. But we will see what's going on with Libra. I hope you're having a fantastic week. I am sending you so much love. If you wanted to connect with me on a private level, I do have some links in your description box or right here on my page. That would be the way to connect with me. Anyone who reaches out to you is suspicious, okay? But if you wanted to connect with the lady has links on the channel. And I thank you guys so much for reaching out to me. So Libra, let's get there. Week ahead, you actually do have some very good cards. You've got the Eight of Spirit, the Healing Light. Very good cards here for Libra. The Healing Light. I feel like your energy is pretty great. Maybe you've just gotten paid, or you're just feeling very confident. You've just gotten your hair done or whatever this might be. I really feel. Hi, Miss Julie. Thank you for joining in on the live. This one's going to be for Libra. This is for Libra. I really feel how Libra this week is just really embodying some positive energy. Maybe you're the one who's uplifting people who are struggling in your life. Maybe you're praying a lot. Maybe you're bringing the healing energy. The healing light. Just imagine your presence. People want to be near you. That's what I feel for Libra this week. But remember, Libra's a balance. You've got to make sure that you have sufficient time alone, sufficient healing light for yourself, sufficient resources for yourself, Libra. I just want to remind you that, giving of yourself eventually runs dry. So giving of the infinite supply of the universe, however, is different. So I feel how, monitoring the time that you're going to allow yourself to be that crying shoulder for people this week, you might need to do that because maybe people have a lot of problems. Maybe people just want to be involved with your banging energy. I just want to caution you and remind you that you need some time alone. You need to eat your meals. You need to rest efficiently, or you're not going to be feeling all banging in your best self. Okay, so keep that up. Stay hydrated. Make sure that you pencil in your pleasure time too, so you get to do the activities that, really spark your creativity and your passion, right? Spirit is saying that is so important. Sometimes we let the needs or the cares or the concerns of other people overshadow what we have going on. And Spirit is very, very solidly saying here for Libra to pencil yourself in on your calendar and stick to that. And anybody else can work around your needs or what's already set up for you. Okay, so no saying, oh, well, I was going to go get my hair done, but now instead, I guess I'll take you to go do your errands, whatever, right? No, I have something planned, but I can help you later, or I can fit it in another time, whatever. That's what I feel. Libra really needs to make sure that Libra's filling their own cup first. Not overflowing and giving to others, but running dry, okay? So the lesson this week for Libra is trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Oh, man. Ooh, this is something. I'm feeling some energy here. Okay, so sometimes the inner voice tells us something we don't want to hear, right? And that's what I feel for Libra this week. I'm sorry to say it like this. Okay, so maybe somebody comes to you and says, oh, Libra, please, I need you to help me with this, that, or the other. And your inner voice goes, no. But your logical mind goes, oh my God, I'd be such a bad person if I said no. Of course I'm going to say yes, right? But your inner voice is going, no. Like Spirit is saying, honor that inner voice. You have no idea what kind of a ripple effect could happen if you disregard. Okay. Oh my gosh, you really want me to say this? Gosh darn it, they want me to say this. Okay, listen. So I'm a psychic, okay, and I still make mistakes just like other people. So I even asked Spirit, okay, earlier this year I bought a car. And I was like really excited in that moment about the car. And I was like, Spirit, should I get this car? And son of a gun, I got a no answer. And I was like, am I sure that was a no, right? I even did the whole thing. And I was like, I think maybe I'll just buy the car anyway. Look, Spirit, I appreciate it, but I'm going to buy this car. And now I have a fucking lemon who's been sitting in my driveway all year long, and I can't do anything with it. I can't sell it. I can't do anything with this damn, it's a thorn in my side. That's what I feel for Libra here is don't be afraid to say no, because you have no idea what you're going to end up with as a thorn in your side because you didn't have the heart to just follow your intuition and say fucking no. Okay, so that's what I feel for you. This healing light is beautiful and magnetic, and it's going to call to you people who want some of this. Okay, so the challenge this week is number 19, Parasite. Imagine that. You're calling it in, Libra. With your beautiful, loving energy, you're calling in some kind of parasite, potentially. Okay, parasitic energy is like vampire energy. Energy vampire, draining to you. I want your money. I want your time. I want your crying shoulder. I want your whatever I want, everything. Your time. I want you to watch my kids and loan me money and drive me around and, you know, do my chores, whatever else this could be, okay? And Spirit is saying no more of this. The guidance that you have is the Two of Spades. So typically the Two of Spades in tarot is the Two of Swords, and she's blindfolded. And this is about taking off the blindfold and recognizing the parasites in your life. Stop giving to so many people or to the people who aren't receiving it in a healthy way. Okay, maybe they're overtaking too much of you, and I'm telling you, your intuition been telling you for a while. So if somebody comes to you this week and says, oh, hey girl, can I come do the thing with this that we do, you know? And then you go, oh crap, that's what Spirit Speaks Psychic Medium High was talking about online. Damn, oh no, should I just turn a blind eye and pretend I didn't see this because I don't want to address this problem in my life? Okay, Two of Spades also talks about procrastination. When you procrastinate solving your problems, they just get bigger and grander and take more things from you. Okay, so calling a spade at least prepares you and prevents you from engaging further. You get to have a firm foundation to stand on and say, man, look here, this doesn't even have to be like someone's asking. It's just like my energy is awesome and my friend's energy sucks big time. But we've been friends for years and we always spend time and she tells me all that stuff and I listen because we've been friends, but man, it weighs me down. Cut it off. You don't have to. You're on different wavelengths. That's why it's so heavy to you. Okay, so Spirit is saying pick and choose how you're going to spend your time. And if that's how you choose to spend your time, it's going to continue to throw a wrinkle in your program here. You've got to trust your intuition. And I do say this, look, okay, if your intuition says, oh man, I should say no, but a nice person says yes. Okay, no is a complete sentence. Say no. If your intuition is saying no, just say no and be okay with not being the nice guy. That person is going to go to the next person on their list or the next resource that they may have, the next plan B, right? And you don't have to be their fucking plan A anymore. But you're going to be plan A every time you say yes. You say yes, oh yeah, just go. She always says yes. She never says no. So your plan A is what you are. So this is about you not being somebody's fucking plan. This is about them finding their own way and you recognizing how other energies may impress upon you and clash with your own and trusting your own intuition to push that away as well. Okay, I feel here how maybe I don't want to cut my friend off because she's the only friend I have. I'm a loner. Without her, I've got no one. Okay, well, without her, you're making space for better friends, sister. All right, that's what I'm telling you. And you won't find them as long as she is in your ear 24/7. Plug in whoever or whatever this is in your life. I got chills right now for Libra. Libra, it's up to you to make the better decision, to keep your energy all to your own and to use it in ways that are beneficial to you. That's going to make you feel better about the life that you're living. I feel a heavy heart energy. Yes, we will have a heavy heart when we sever connections, but we're still holding space for something that's better. We must grieve the loss of what we had hoped that might have been, right? But the truth is where your power lies. Libra, that's what I have for you. I'm sending you so much love. The next video will be for Aquarius. See you on that one.